Clear tonight.
Hello, everyone. How are you guys today?
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Carol. Hello, Sue. Hello, Sam.
Yeah,
We got our gloves.
Pull the shades down. I'll be right back.
How are you guys today? Hope you're all having a good day. Yes, Sam, I'm getting my glove on right now. Yes. How's your day going? Hope you're all having a good day. Everything's going well.
Happy Sunday to you too, Carol. Hi, Sue. Hi, Sam. Sue was over at the rig a minute ago, and I had her bring her gloves. We have gloves this week for you. This is my first one. The second one. Hey. Hello, Doreen. How are you?
Hi, Doreen.
Hey, Roy.
Hi,
Jesse
Rory,
and Lisa.
Becky.
Hi. How are you guys?
Hello, Jesse and Lisa. How are you guys?
Welcome, everybody. Just got done having some barbecue chicken. It was pretty good, huh, Sue?
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Barbecue chicken legs right outside the rig. It took about an hour. We were eating. Susie makes some awesome coleslaw. Man, it was delicious. We had some coleslaw the other night, last night actually, right at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't. I told her at the restaurant. I said yours
Hello,
below.
Sam.
I said yours blows it away. And tonight we proved it, right? It was wicked,
It was.
a lot better.
Woohoo, gloves. Hello, Carol. Got gloves.
Nice to have lazy days here.
Bob got rained out and
Doreen.
couldn't go for a bike ride. He is watching you here on the big screen.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Bob.
Geez,
Got to say hi to Bob
glad I shaved. I should have pulled my hair too, huh?
on the big screen. You're eating my fancy, healthy salad. Chips and dips and your salad. You always make nice salads, though. Your salads are nice.
That does sound good, Carol.
I'm full of jokes today. Oh, boy.
I don't know. Yeah, so been kind of a lazy day, right? Kind of. Well, not really for me, actually. Kind of a lazy afternoon. Let's put it that way. This morning I got up on the rig and we have the rain guards that go over the vents. I took them off when I did the roof, and I had to put them back on. But this morning I had to get them all cleaned up and get all the bolts together and all that. Went up and mounted 3 of those, and then took the vent off the refrigerator and cleaned that screen. Put the vent back on, and basically, right? Yay! I'm done with the roof. I don't have to go up on the roof for hopefully a while. Hopefully until something happens. Anyways, last night I got yesterday I did the air conditioner. I went up, I took it all apart, and I cleaned the coils, the condenser coil and the other coil, and got them all clean. I think we decided to turn it back on or something.
No, it just started making a noise. It sounded like a fog alarm.
Yeah,
fog
horn. It's not like a fog horn. Anybody who has lived near the ocean knows what a foghorn sounds like. It's you know. And,
hello, Miss Melanie.
So we thought it was that. It ended up being the air conditioner, which seemed like it was broke. So I couldn't get it running. I couldn't get a fan. I couldn't get the air conditioner to go on. Came over. I got my dad. I asked him a couple of questions because he was in the air conditioner business, and then he came over, right? And he said, take that filter off. I want to see up inside. I took the filter off. All of a sudden it went on. So evidently what happened is there's a sensor in there that it senses when the coil is frozen. So when it gets to be a certain temperature, it shuts everything off. It's like a safety. Evidently I left a little bit of water in there when I had cleaned it out, and I think that was froze. As soon as I thawed out, it worked perfect. All last night worked perfect. All day today worked perfect. So shoot.
Yay.
Yeah. I certainly don't want to
that's for sure.
Put a new air conditioner on. I can't put a new air conditioner on. It's too heavy for me to get it up there. I'd have to take it to an RV place. They probably have a crane or a chain fall or something, because those things weigh about 350 pounds, according to my dad.
Doreen said she got home from camping, showered, got something to eat, then took a 2-hour nap. Home for 3 weeks now. Oh, cool.
Oh, 3 week break.
Yeah, you had a 2 week. You went 2 weeks in a row, right? So I'm sure you're ready for a little bit of a break.
How did your air conditioner work out, Doreen? You must have enjoyed it, huh? Hopefully it worked out well. Hi, Melanie. I didn't see Melanie.
Yep.
I know.
Just hit refresh, Jesse. Refresh what? The air conditioner? Click the cog wheel and change quality to 720. Mr. Merton is
I'm not gonna hit nothing right now. Hit, what do you say? Hit the what?
I don't know. The cog wheel. Jesse, you really want him touching buttons
Yeah, no,
right
you
now?
don't want me touching buttons right now.
Change the quality to 720. Where's the cog wheel, first of all?
I don't know.
Yeah, Jesse. Out of our
I think I know what you mean though. There's a camera setting, and some I've actually been in it before. Oh, I know. I could probably click on camera.
hello, Peter. How are you today? Thanks so much for joining us.
No, I'm not gonna click on it, Jesse.
Camping Therapy said the AC worked great.
Oh, good.
That helped a little bit.
There we go. That's a little better.
I think it was
I
just
think there
during
was a bunch of stuff on the some dirt on my camera lens.
exactly
I guess.
what it was too,
Yeah.
because now it's good
Now
quality. You guys
now
can see us good, right?
Hopefully you can see us better now. It's probably a slob to drop something when I was eating, right? So, Roy and Becky.
Yeah, you said hi to Roy earlier.
Oh, that's right.
They're
Hi,
talking
Roy.
to me. It's already. Oh, okay. Jesse was talking to Doreen. Oh, good. I knew Jesse wouldn't be telling me to touch buttons. That doesn't make
Right?
sense.
No, it doesn't, because Jesse scolded me one night. Said stop touching stuff, and I listened to him.
Oh, we're talking about the setting on the video.
No,
Okay.
I actually messed up. Last week, we started our live for about 7 minutes. The next thing you know, the screen got huge and then disappeared. And I don't think I was doing anything, do you? I really wasn't doing
We
anything.
were talking about you, Jesse, because he's I'm touching buttons. Jesse wouldn't be happy
and
with me.
actually, all I just had my hand sitting on the mouse. I didn't click on anything or nothing, you know.
Carol said you poked her in the eye.
And we were gone, and so we had to start over. And thank God everybody came back.
Yeah, so it was a dirty camera, guys. Sorry. And Rick came in. Hello, Rick. Hope you're having a great day.
So we watched Tom and Lori RV Life video this morning, and Tom had an operation on his knee. So he sat there in his hospital gown, which is kind of funny. But anyways, the point of this is they actually had a large rattlesnake right outside their rig where they're staying for the summer. And every time that Lori would walk by a garden, she would hear a rattle. But what did she say? She
I thought it was just the bushes.
Yeah, she didn't think too much of it. But
it
if
was
she
in some tall daylilies, she
yeah,
said.
and she went by these daylilies like a lot, many times, and the thing would rattle and rattle and rattle. Finally, the brother-in-law called over to him and said, "Hey, you guys have got a rattlesnake, and it's right outside your door." And it was all coiled up, and it was really long. It was a nine button. I think it's a year, 8 or 9 button, and I think I've heard Steve from Desert Adventures in Arizona explain that each button is a year, so it's an 8 or 9 year old snake. It was big, really big. I wouldn't want that outside my door.
Yeah. Can't
So
imagine she walked by it that many times, and with the dog going, I would think the dog might have got into it too. So crazy.
they ended up having to shoot it because it was kind of aggressive. It didn't want to.
Just because, how are you today? Hello, William. How you doing? You got lots of friends in here today. Thanks, guys, all so much for coming to visit. Merton, just being in the vicinity of the computer is dangerous. Very true.
It's very true.
And I'm even worse.
Jesse's getting to know me well. I'm not tech challenged in certain ways, but in certain ways I'm totally tech challenged. It's weird, you know.
Oh.
Budgeting just because. Welcome.
Yeah. Doreen said that she filmed a schoolie yesterday at the rally.
Oh wow, very cool.
That's what Roy and Becky want to do, is get a schoolie. That's next on their list, I do believe.
Jesse says, "Don't be a bum and smash the thumb." Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate that.
No, we didn't have a snake here. Some friends of ours out in Nevada had one.
Yeah, not in Nevada.
Right outside their
Big
camper.
giant rattlesnake, giant and old.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think it's a button a year, the 8 or 9 button rattle on it. And like I say, Lori was walking by it every day and heard the rattle. It wasn't relating it to a rattlesnake. Oh my God, right?
Yeah, thank God it wasn't us, Rick. Our snakes tend to hang out more in the woods So, and we're not, well, we're near, we have woods around us.
There's
but
no
not that
rattlesnakes
close.
right here. There's rattlesnakes in Massachusetts, but they're way out in western Massachusetts,
Mass,
in the
yeah.
in the
Berkshires, yeah.
Berkshire Hills or mountain. They're not really mountains, but hills. I guess up along the northern border near New Hampshire, there's some, but down here, there isn't. But when I was a kid, there was, because I do remember seeing a rattlesnake crossing the road when we were riding our bikes once when we were a kid, right here in the same town that we're in now. And if I remember right, I would say it was probably a 4 or 5 foot rattler, and it was going across the road. And I don't remember anything else after that. I don't remember how they dealt with it or whatever. But yeah, Tom and Lori dealt with it by way of the brother-in-law blew it away, I guess, because it had to. You don't like to kill something, but you can't have something that deadly around, or something that can kill
Especially
somebody,
we got animals.
kill a pet, or bear. Their dog Bear could get into it, or Lori could get bit. Or, it's just not something you want around. That's for sure. That's what you call a pest.
Cooking with Rick, thank you. We'll tell Papa Martin he said he has a beautiful house. It is a nice little place.
Yeah, he likes it very much.
He likes John Wayne, so I don't know if you guys can see the John Wayne over our shoulders.
It's like
He likes John Wayne.
he likes John Wayne movies and John Wayne memorabilia.
Back in 1960, Martin. What's cooking, Rick? William wants to know. What are you up to today?
Yeah,
What'd you
Rick.
make?
What's your next video? What's your latest video? What did you put up?
Carol says she ain't looking to see how many buttons they got. She's wondering.
Doreen says she dressed up in a patriotic costume as a cowgirl with huge bazookas, and she won.
Oh God!
I had red, white, and blue wig. $25 gift certificate for the campground. Good for you, Doreen.
Are you gonna put a picture of that up in the next video?
Yeah,
I hope?
you're gonna, yeah. Oh my God.
Hash brown casserole.
Hash brown casserole.
Ooh,
That sounds
sausage and a ninja speedy. Ooh, that sounds
Ooh.
different.
That sounds like something like your
like.
mother might have
Yeah.
made.
Hash brown casserole in this ninja. We can do that in our which one do we have?
What is it? We have the 9-in-1.
I can't think of the name of it. Carol, which one do we
The
have?
miracle pot or whatever. I forget what. Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it right now.
And William, I know Sue said hi, but I haven't said hi. Hello. Thank you for stopping by.
No, howdy,
Appreciate it.
Pilgrim.
Howdy, Pilgrim.
We burn in daylight. Yes, we are. Going by too fast. A video tonight, Rick, on the hash brown casserole.
Doreen said she had, this don't mean much. This is a large, right? 48, bra. Is that large?
That's a big one, yeah.
Stuff with 2 pairs of socks in each cup. That's hilarious.
Instapot, thank you, Rick. That's what I have.
Instapot, yes.
Thank you.
Yes, we haven't.
Since you have
We
5,
have
and we
used
know
it, but
we've used it once. We've made 1 soup in it so far.
Rick, is there any secret on how to get the smell out of that rubber?
It came out. I left it out of the. Carol told me to leave it out of
And it
the
did come
rubber
out?
out. Yeah,
Oh,
smoke
okay.
came out.
Because
Took
we
a few
cooked.
days.
What did we cook? Chicken soup.
That vegetable soup.
Yeah, vegetable soup, and all we could smell out of the rubber was vegetable soup. It was like yuck. Oh, good. I didn't know that.
Yeah, came out. I left it out just left it out, and it finally, after a couple days, the smell went away.
Budgeting just because of that Wendy's grabbing lunch. Does have a
It's
good.
just lunchtime at your way, huh? Wow.
They do have a good burger.
So it must be what, 3:00 your time?
Is that clock right? Yeah, it's 5:15.
Yeah, it's 5:15. So she must be like 2 hours away. I forget where she's from. Where are you from? I forget. I want to say California. So she might be 3 hours. So she might be 2:00.
So if you took that,
Yeah, I think she's California. If I think about it.
if you took that rubber and put it out in the sun for a day, it would probably dry it right out, right?
Yeah, but there'd be so many ants all over it with the smell.
Oh, yeah, right. That's right.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, no. We have a lot of ants around here. We have a lot of insects. We're in the country,
No, I can't.
way in the country, and there's woods surrounding us everywhere. So we have ticks and earwigs and ants and spiders and lots of them, and snakes too. I'm sure we're just not seeing them, but they're only garter snakes. They're not anything that's gonna bite you or hurt you or send somebody to the hospital or kill a pet or whatever.
Rick said that you have to let it air out. Yeah, so that's what I did. I just left it out for a while.
Gotta take a shower, Rick. Gotta get ready for work. Okay. Thank you for stopping by,
Bye,
guys.
Rick.
We totally appreciate it.
Hopefully come back after. Get it all cleaned up. As you said, only 5:10, not a whole bunch to wash. So
What does that mean?
He said last time I'm only 5'10". There's not much
Oh
more.
yeah,
He
right.
came back.
Yeah, he's kind of short. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not
No,
short.
that's not short at all. That's your height.
That's just not tall.
That's,
I used to be 6 foot, but I've lost. I was almost 6 foot when I got my license, just under. So they called me 5'11" and a half. But literally, I was like just under 6. Now I'm
about 5'10".
5'10", so I've lost. I don't know.
Yeah, William's coming into Raleigh, North Carolina. So I hope we're gonna stop and see Carol. It's in October now. I thought you were going this summer. I guess your plans got changed, huh? Because you were going to visit family, and I thought it was in August.
We're looking forward to the M23 right now.
Yep.
We're
So
going to meet a lot of YouTube folks.
we'll get to meet her before you, Carol. Then, if it's not too late, I probably need that for sure. Instapot for Dummies. Oh, see, he's gonna come visit you, Carol.
See?
But we'll get to meet him first before you. Haha. We'll get to meet him in September. Carol's like, I'm jealous. You're gonna get to meet William.
That'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that meet.
That will be fun.
We're gonna meander across the country. So.
Oh, William, you're getting an RV? Oh boy, how exciting! What kind are you gonna get? Sounds fun. You guys are retired, so you got plenty of time to go off and have fun. Very cool.
Yeah.
Mr. Pot for Dummies, I like it. Might have to look into that one, Jesse. Can't wait. I know. Woohoo! She was hoping you were going to stop by. I told her that you said that, William, that you were going to stop and see her. And she's like, I didn't hear that. And I'm like, yeah, he said he was going to stop and visit you, Carol. That's very cool. She's a fun lady. Worth stopping to visit for sure.
Then we just
Oh, you
posted
just posted
pictures on our
pictures.
Facebook page.
Ah. I don't think I'm friends with you on Facebook. I'll have to check you out. I'll have to become friends.
I don't do Facebook. I don't have the first clue on how to do it. I've sent like a couple of messages to people who have sent like a message to me. Other than that, I don't really get it because I haven't really spent time on it, I guess.
When he set up his thing, he tried to make friends with as many people as he thought having more friends was a good thing, and he ended up having all these women that wanted to take him out. So, not good.
No, and come to find out, according to my boss, they weren't really real women. They were bots or robots or whatever. I mean, I don't know, but I just kept friending. Matter of fact, Facebook stopped me from friending because I probably friended 250 people because I thought the more friends you have, the better off you were. So I would just confirm. Come to find out, that's not really how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to make sure that the people know somebody that you know, or something like that, because there's a lot of like crazy people out there, I guess. So how do you want to put it?
All right. Carol said we'll have to get William a sticker. Yes, Carol, we will. Jory said you don't have to be friends on her Camp and Therapy page, but she rarely adds friends on her personal page.
Oh, she has two different ones.
Oh, Doreen, Sue said she went and looked. It's really cool. All right, now you got me curious. I gotta look quick.
Yeah, so all I got left to do on the rig is the bottom stairs. I got to fix those. I got to fix those. I just got to put some bolts in it because one of the bolts rotted and a little tiny piece of the wood rotted. So I got to take the bottom stair apart, put a fresh piece of wood in, put 4 new bolts, and put hold downs on my trailer for our Corolla, and I'm ready to go. Right, Sue?
Yep.
Crazy.
Good. His list is coming to an end.
Yep, my list is actually coming to an end. I got some mounting of some of the electronics. I got an RV Garmin, and I've got a backup camera for the hitch so I can line up with the trailer. And I got to put another backup camera on the back of Finicky Fanning so when I'm backing up. But other than that, right, we're pretty much good.
Ready to go. Oh, didn't find you, Carol. Doreen, I'll have to check after.
That said, it was timed out.
Timed out for some reason. Yeah, didn't go out.
Terrible phone service. I couldn't even bring up email.
Also, it's
But
just
yeah, we got fast.
doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Hello, Cindy. How are you today? Carol, are you trying to trick me with what's a sticker? Are you trying to trick me?
So Sue's having a lot of aches and pains with her osteoarthritis. If anybody knows any cures or remedies or any ways that can help her with her osteoarthritis, just let us know, because we're starting to do a lot of research to figure out if there's ways that we can help her. If she's in a lot of pain, she's gonna wake up in the morning and move her hands because her hands
I'm
hurt,
totally stiff.
and move
Yeah.
her ankles because her ankles and her feet,
Everything's stiff.
and like
Yeah.
move around a little bit in bed before she can even get out of bed. It's horrible. I love her and I don't want to see it like that. So we're looking for anything that can help. And obviously not some sort of a prescription drug, obviously, but something over the counter or a remedy. Q10, somebody said.
Doreen.
Somebody told Doreen Q10. We'll have to write that down. We'll have to look that up. I've heard of that on TV.
Yeah.
Because I know osteoarthritis is something that may never go away, but you can be proactive. I'm hoping that there's some sort of remedy. So anybody has any clue or a YouTube channel we could watch or
Suggestions.
any suggestions, we're open.
William said, not yet. Just had to put $3,000 into his truck. Oh, always something, right? That's too bad.
Avzola infusion. See, that's what I'm talking about, Justin. See, stuff like that some of our friends might know, and
AVSO.
we don't know the first thing
Never
about.
heard about that one. AVSO.
I think that's the one that they advertise on the radio, where they take cartilage out of your bone and put it back into an engine, and it
It regenerates
uses
itself.
your own body
Oh,
marrow or something. I think it's the same type of thing.
probably $5,000, right?
Yeah, but you know what? If it's going to take your pain away, it's worth $5,000. Not ooh. I don't want to see you in pain. It's worth $5,000.
$5,000.
You
a
should
lot.
see her in the morning. She's really.
And it's just come on really fast.
Yeah, in the last couple of weeks. Once she gets going, she's not bad. But to get going in the morning, normally she gets up in the morning and I make my lunch the night before, but she'll get up in the morning and put in the lunchbox for me and put a icy thing in there and make sure I have my coffee and blah 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 blah. You couldn't even hardly grip the coffee. It was actually hurting her to grip coffee, and it's not getting any better, so it's scary. And we're going to go on a trip, so we wanted to be.
Oh, Jesse said that's what he
healthy.
started taking for his arthritis, and the pain is all going. Oh, awesome, Jesse. So is that a pill, or is that an actual infusion? Jordan said there's one they advertise on a dog commercial to keep joints moving, but you can't think of the name. Do you like collard greens? You cook good, William.
So,
I got to have
he
you
says-
something good from
He said
my
that's what he
friend.
started taking, so it might be a pill of some sort.
Yeah, so it might be a pill.
So, that'd be great if we could find something
Yeah.
that would help you. It's terrible. I love her and I don't want to see her in pain. That's all I know. It's terrible. This is not fun to watch. No fun for her. I'm
Carol says
guaranteeing
she got.
that.
Hey, I got an oil can I use.
You know what I mean?
Carol, I almost need an oil can in the morning.
I'm sure it's horrible for you. But it's no
Not fun.
But
Oh,
it's-
thank you.
But it's no fun to watch.
Thank you, William, for the prayers. I could use them.
Yeah.
Because it just hit really hard. I mean, I've had the knee issue for over a year now, and that's there was no really pain because once I started taking the pills, it stopped the pain. But now all of a sudden, everything else, I can barely move in the morning. My shoulders, my wrists, my hands, my feet, my knees, everything, my neck.
It has to be done by an infusion center recommended by arthritis doctor.
Oh, okay.
It is a drip infusion every 8 weeks.
Oh, and that's what you have done, Jesse, all the time? Is it really expensive? Oh, you do every 8 weeks. Okay.
It's got to be.
See, I don't have insurance right now, so maybe once next year I come.
Well, she has insurance, but
I have insurance.
she has not very good
I
insurance.
have
And
basically
so,
pay yourself insurance right
since
now.
I
So
don't
I have.
work full time anymore, we're paying for another insurance, but it's not very good.
Thank you for the prayers. I appreciate them. And Carol, I'm a Southern guy. You know I love collard greens. In fact, I think collard greens is something that's supposed to be good for arthritis.
I used to like
Kale and collard greens and
collard greens in
dark
Texas.
green veggies.
We used to go to this place. I forget the name of it, but it was they had excellent roast beef, and it was like, remember that place we used to go to?
Oh,
a
that
couple times?
cafeteria, right?
Yeah, it was like a cafeteria, and they
Yeah.
had the collard greens there. I loved them.
Hello,
Yeah,
Lorna. How are you?
That was a cool place.
That was a cool
That was one of the
place.
first places that had that, and I mean, they would give you big, thick slices of roast beef, and it was great.
It is expensive, but your insurance bears most of the cost. You pay $200 every 8 weeks to keep the pain away.
And see,
Yeah.
that'd be worth it.
Glucosamine. Yeah, I do take that, Doreen.
You
I
do?
take quite a bit. Yeah, I take glucosamine with MSM, which is
Oh,
what
that's right.
I got everyone to take for the knee issue. William.
Hi, Lorna. Welcome. I was never the same if you're not here. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it. I'd love to have you on board.
She was having rain on Saturday, so what's your weather today? Hopefully the rain's going away.
Last week she was in the 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, yesterday
I like the 70s right now.
she was on Lucky Dog yesterday, and she said she was in the rain yesterday. So
This morning when I first went out, it was kind of early. When I first went out to work on Finicky Franny this morning, it was 66 degrees out, and it felt wonderful. But then it got hot and humid fast.
especially up on top.
In Texas and all down there, it's going, what do you mean? That it was only 80, 83, but yeah, that 83 when it's 70% humidity is devastating. It just nails you, I swear. Especially when you're up on the roof, out in the bright sun. The roof's done. By the
Hello,
way.
Chris.
The roof's done. I've done everything on the roof. Everything's sealed. It's all painted.
Write that one down. Thanks, Chris. That's a great something I haven't heard of. Methotrexate. Try that. Write that one down. Try. Never heard of that. Never heard of that one.
That's a big word.
METH.
METH.
OTR.
OTR.
EX.
EX.
ATE.
ATE.
Thanks, Chris. That's helpful. I'll try
There's
anything.
got to be something.
I'll
'cause,
try anything.
You know, we need to help her. That's all I know. We're
And
gonna be.
vitamins. I'm more into vitamins than I am.
we're
You
gonna-
know, everyone keeps telling me I should just take 2 Aleve a day, and I don't really want to do that because it's really not good for your stomach. So
We're gonna be on the road. We're gonna want to take walks and
I can walk as long as I
No.
get going. It's
we're
just
gonna
when I
wanna
first
be
get up,
doing-
it's not good.
doing things a shot of liquor. Yeah. No, that's not what Susie needs. That's for sure.
I get too silly when I drink. It works on arthritis when others fail. Okay, awesome, Chris. Thank you. I appreciate all the help I can get.
Yeah, that's why I asked. You know, I figured.
Yeah.
Well, we've been doing some research, and it's all over the place on the internet. It tells you one thing tells you that's bad for you, and other thing says the same exact thing is good for you. So who do you listen to? You know, so we
Right.
figure we'll listen to our friends, see what our friends have to say about it.
That will have her falling over.
Yeah.
LOL.
It will.
It would have me falling over because I don't drink. So a shot of liquor, first of all, it'd be like, ugh.
You haven't drank it since before
Long
we even
time.
got married. Well,
No,
a
I
little bit
drank.
when we got married. Yeah.
It's been a long time. Last time I drank was at my nephew's wedding, and I just realized it
Oh my
was
God.
7 years ago.
That had to be.
Yeah, 7 years ago. I was drinking champagne. I like champagne. I like champagne. I like Boone's Farm.
Ray got married 7 years ago.
No, Danny.
Oh, Danny. Oh, okay. That's right. That was that.
Yeah,
She
7 years ago.
she got drunk in South
I
Dakota.
wasn't really drunk.
I'm kidding.
We went through like 2
Kidding.
bottles of champagne with 3 people, so it wasn't too much.
I'm only kidding you.
I know, guys. Aleve will send you your blood pressure sky high. Yeah, I happen to be better off Tylenol. Yeah, see that's. I don't really want none of that stuff is really better for you. Very good for your stomach. So I'm trying not to take that stuff.
Almost might be.
That's
worth it.
exactly what the doctor told me when I went to see him for my knees. And I thought I had an injury, and he told me no, that I had arthritis at that point. And he said, "Go home, take 2 Aleve a day, and when it gets really bad, let me know. We'll do a knee replacement." Is all he told me. So
that might be the way what you're gonna have to do though, sooner or later.
I might have to at some point,
You
but
know,
I'm trying
but
to
I think
not.
I think if you take a pill like that, and as long as you eat well, I think you'll be okay.
Yeah.
If you take it on an empty stomach, it'll mess with your liver and mess with your stomach. You know, you just gotta make sure that you take it properly.
Jory said she hates the taste of liquor. She'll stick with her sweet tea.
Yeah, I'm not that fond of the taste of alcohol. I like a beer, but alcohol not so much.
I do like champagne though. That is tasty. Doctors do like pushing meds. You're correct, Doreen. The glucosamine and collagen pill that you talked about were working good for me with my knee until I fell. Oh, you fell last
Oh, I'm
week.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Oh, your knee is so sore and stiff. Oh.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I hope it does get better, Sue. Yeah, Sue started on the glucosamine and the collagen, which I still am taking, and it's
But this is
helping. This is just something so.
This is osteoarthritis now that's coming on.
But that's what I started taking that for. Was
yeah.
arthritis.
Well, we think that.
No, but that's what I started taking that for when I
True.
found out I had the
But this
arthritis,
is like lately,
and it
though.
worked. But this is something so weird all of a sudden.
Lately,
It's on steroids, basically.
I
It's
feel
like steroids.
It's I want to get her better.
It's just hit really hard all of a sudden,
You
and
know, she's like
everywhere.
she's like, just in pain. You can just tell on her face she's in pain a lot. Not pain, ache she calls
Just
it.
uncomfortable.
Whatever.
Right.
Uncomfortable with ache.
Stiff.
It's not
like Sue
good.
said.
Not the way we should be
Sore
living
and
life.
stiff.
I'm sorry.
Right.
It's just not. So we need to do something about it. We need to get her better. Find something that'll work.
I'm trying. Supposedly, Sue, I haven't tried it yet, but supposedly cherries are good for you when you have arthritis. So I just tried a cherry extract,
Yeah.
which because I know you had tried the tot cherries.
Just
That's what made
started
me
on
think of that, because you had bought some tot cherry, but you said it was so sour that you couldn't do it. But there's actually a pill, a tot cherry pill. So I just ordered it today. I had gotten some for his dad for the gout, which I didn't realize gout was actually a form of arthritis.
Busby
So-
said he emailed the link to you. I think.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you.
Chris.
Very much.
Thank you. So yeah, no, I didn't realize that that gout was a form of arthritis. But so I had gotten him the tot cherry pills for him, and so I decided, oh, after Sue had talked about the tot cherries, I'm like, oh, I should try that.
And Doreen with her
Oh, you eat your cherries
with
in
a
your
healthy
smoothie every day.
smoothie, she has some every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you, Doreen.
Thank you so much for coming to visit us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend as well. Thank you so much, and thank you for
Thank
the prayers
you.
and
Thank you for the
for the
prayers
good
and
wishes.
the
We
advice.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take good care now. Thanks for visiting.
Yes, top cherries are good for information. We had top cherry juice, which was
Those
too
two sour
sour to
drink.
So Bob just made
Yeah,
wine
Bob
out
made
of
wine
it.
out of it. Yeah. Turned out good. Sweeter than the hot juice. Supposed to keep the gout at bay, according to his cousin who has gout quite often. If you take that regularly, it keeps the inflammation down, and so it's supposed to work. So it's worth a try. I'll take anything. You can have the doctor's office check your uric acid levels to see if gout is an issue. If your uric levels are low, then it won't be gout. No, it's definitely not gout. It's just totally stiff.
It's been
Yeah.
diagnosed as osteoarthritis.
For my knees, yeah, my knees have been
but it's starting
diagnosed.
to spread. Yeah, just like lately, especially.
Yeah, just in the last week, it's gotten worse. Thought out my right arm couldn't work, and then now I wake up in the morning and nothing works. So, but I learned I was talking to my sister, and she said that she never ever complained,
But
so it
never
wasn't
really
like a
complained.
big deal. But I just wake up and just stretch everything. Start with my hands to make them work, and then move my arms, and that has helped a lot, I have to say. So thank you to my big sis. Yeah, Doreen, supposedly it takes care of the swelling, the tot cherry. So
It's supposed to have,
I'm gonna check it out.
Something in it that your body uses to keep swelling down. Yeah. It's worked for my dad. My dad's taken some sort. We bought him these tot cherry pills, and he's been doing fine.
Oh, William said that his wife took Joint MD. They wanted her to have surgery. She said no, and took the Joint MD. She's great now. So write Joint MD down. We'll try anything at this point.
I knew if we asked. So I know you don't like to talk about it, but I knew if we asked,
Right.
that our friends would be able to help. Just knew it.
Knee replacement, but don't want to do surgery. Oh, I don't blame you, Sue.
Sue's the kind that doesn't like to complain about herself or anything. She just kind of goes on. But if anybody knew anything, we already got. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I knew the frozen cherries were good for the frozen cherries are supposed to be really good for your heart and stuff. So I actually have some frozen cherries. I just haven't been taking. Just ordered a NutriBullet because I
I
couldn't
should be here by now, by the way.
yeah, it kind of got delayed. I don't have room for a big blender anymore, so I got one of those. So I go back into making my frozen,
Hey, Rick's back. Hi, Rick. Yeah, nice.
Hi, Rick. All nice and clean. Glad you came back to visit. Yeah, I'm glad she's doing better, William. That's great news. And hopefully I can rob her secret.
Jesse said he heard that constant use of rubber gloves can lead to increased arthritis inflammation. LOL.
Well, that would be really bad
Actually,
because I use them all
I'm not
day,
even
every
sure
day.
Sam's here anymore. I should take the gloves off. But
As soon as we take them off, he'll come
as soon as
back.
we take them off, he'll be here. So,
Be sure to read the side effects on these different options before taking. Yeah, that's for sure.
You're right.
That's for sure, Chris.
You're right.
Connection issues.
Right.
Hello, Jonathan. How are you today? Crossover paranormal. I can't speak.
Welcome.
You use NutriBullet. That's what I think I bought was a
Yeah,
NutriBullet.
NutriBullet, right?
I think that's the one I bought.
What happened to it? Should have been here. by the
It was
time.
supposed. It got delayed, and it's coming. I don't know, pretty soon.
So we ordered a sink for the RV because we have a double sink, and so it came in the mail. Got it, and I'm all around. I'm saying, "Oh, it looks fine to me." And I got to take it over to my son-in-law because he's a plumber. He's going to configure it so he can just, pop it in for us. And as soon as I gave it the nod that it was fine, she goes, "What's that under your hand?" I looked, and sure enough, the very corner of
It
it
was all
was.
bad. That's a good company to deal with for
And-
sure.
And evidently, it's a common problem with that company because my son-in-law did some research on it. He said, make sure you check the sinks good because they do come damaged a lot. And then I talked to my father. He said he's seen UPS guys who were changing package from one truck to the other. They were just firing packages like without even caring. They just fired packages from one truck to the other. So that's kind of what happens sometimes. You get the person with the wrong attitude and they don't really care about the package, So yeah, so we're on our second sink. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it gets here soon.
Hopefully it gets here. William said Rick left and ate all the good stuff. Now he's back full. Clean and full. Oh, Melanie says we're freezing up on her. No, I didn't cut my hand. I just wrote everybody's name, but I didn't write yours because you weren't here yet. So I said hi, Carol and Sue and Jesse and Lisa and Doreen.
I don't know
and
why.
Sam.
I don't know why we're
So
buffering.
no blood. Thank you.
We're actually
Oh, Chris says he can't hear nothing. Is everybody else having issue hearing?
we're on my father's Wi-Fi, so I don't know.
Oh, Doreen said we're buffering on and off too. Sorry guys, our picture here is
Yeah,
staying.
we're in
nice
the
and-
middle of the
nice
country,
and-
so a lot of times
Yeah.
it's I'm surprised we even can do this. I really am. 1 minute it's light and fast. And
Oh,
then
Chris
next
says
minute-
now we're reconnected and still buffering. Sorry guys. Oh no, Cindy said we're buffering there too.
See, so we're buffering. I don't know what I
But
can
Rick
do.
doesn't seem to be. Rick, are we buffering on you?
I should have brought my.
William said he's just being silly.
We're not buffering.
No, William said Rick is just being silly about going to eat the food and coming back full.
We're going to purchase a Wi-Fi booster because we can't deal with this. We have to do something about it. So we're going to purchase a nice Wi-Fi booster and see if it helps because we do have nice hotspots on our phones, but they're not working here very, very well. They're fine at times. Some, like I say, some days they're lightning fast, and other days you can't do nothing. The other night was horrible. We tried to watch a movie, we actually gave up. So
Yeah.
Hopefully we're back. Hopefully we're not aggravating you all. If we're aggravating you all too much, then we will have to.
Rick said, William, I bumped my head one too many times. I think we've all got that problem, Rick. Doreen said we're perfectly clear today.
And Buzz
Can't have it all now, can we? Now,
Busby Adventure says, yeah, clear image, but audio issues now.
always something. We love you guys in case we lose you in the end.
It's a Netgear booster.
Oh, William said he's good there. He can hear us and see us.
Lazy Days Ahead uses a Netgear booster and likes it. So we got to remember that. Netgear.
You
See, I got
might
all
look
kinds of
into
stuff to write down.
A Wi-Fi booster that we use on our RV. Yeah, you'll have to send us the link to that one, Jesse, please.
Yeah, we're going to do
Yep.
something about it because
Chris
we're
says clear image, but audio issues.
going to be on the road soon, so we have to
Oh,
do
Netgear boost. Did you write that one?
Yeah.
Netgear. Okay, I didn't see that far yet.
so we have to do something about it. We have
Papa
to.
Merton is playing online games in the other room, taking up all the.
Probably is, yeah.
No, actually, Papa Merton's out having dinner at. We found this restaurant called The Cabin, and it has all kinds of gluten-free food, which is really unusual to
Right.
find a restaurant with all good, gluten-free food. So we went yesterday, and we told him we went. And he was a little jealous, so he went today. So that's where he's going off to. Is to have some nice fried fish and clams and who knows what else.
Clams, fish, and scallops.
How many days till the road? William wants to know.
I have 32 more work days. The actual official days is it's just about under 2 months, just a little under 2 months.
Yeah.
So
September
I have
16th.
32 more work days. 32 more work days.
Oh, Chris, thank you so much. I'm sorry we're being annoying and you can't hear us, but we thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate it. Oh, Melanie's leaving too. Bye, Mel. Love
Sorry,
you.
guys.
Sorry, we're It's acting weird.
So hopefully we can finish this
Oh,
off.
but Dorian says she can hear fine.
Yeah, everyone, it's weird.
Isn't
right?
that crazy?
Maybe it's their.
So maybe it is their
it's
end,
on
right?
Their end too.
Yeah.
You know, it's possible.
Right, right.
I don't know. All I know is when we first went on live, it was lightning fast. Now it's not quite so much. So
Oh, Dorian said Sue said they have WeBoost to
Yeah.
boost our phone signal.
so we'll do.
Write that one down. We
Check that
can
one,
check
too.
them all out. Netgear Nighthawk is what Jesse has. It's right, Nighthawk after that.
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk, yeah. Netgear Nighthawk. Thank you guys. We appreciate all our suggestions. Miss Melanie, I'll talk to you
A
tomorrow.
lot of information here.
Right? You don't have any booster. You're all organic.
Organic, yeah.
We are too, and that's why I keep going crazy color and crazy sound. And although we have, we're on his dad's Wi-Fi in here, so
Yeah, so I don't get it. You know, I don't get it. But we are in the middle of nowhere. We're in the middle of the country, so there's one cell tower in the whole area that everybody uses.
Oh, Jess said we can find that on his Amazon affiliate page. All right, Jess. So I have a question for you. So a lot of people have Amazon pages, and supposedly you can go and buy whatever you want on those pages, and you guys get a percentage of it. So I tried to do that today on your link, but it was just stuff that you guys buy. I could only buy things that you had bought in the past. So how does that work? Am I thinking it wrong that I can't just buy whatever I want? I can only buy what you guys have bought? Is that the deal? I'm very curious about.
William Brody's going to send us gloves.
You're gonna send us gloves? Oh.
Yeah, Papa Merton needs to go to a higher internet package. I agree, but all Papa Merton watches is old westerns, so I don't think I'm going to be able to talk him into any kind of a higher Wi-Fi package. But you're probably right. I'm guaranteeing you, knowing my dad, he doesn't have the top. Yeah, doesn't have the top Wi-Fi.
William, you are too sweet. And these are like lodges. I wouldn't work in these because they would be too big, but they're good to just write on my hand. Yeah, I mean, he's out in the middle of nowhere, guys, You have 400 MBSs, and I would have to know what that means, Rick, to be impressed. I'm sorry. Once you go to our page, if you search anything from there, you will be commissioned on all. Yeah, all right. Well, I'm going to have to talk to you, Jesse, about that, because I did try.
She tried for a while.
I did try, but nothing
I was
happened.
busy. I couldn't help her, and I'm not sure if I could figure it out either.
Megabytes per second. I guess that's a lot, huh?
Yeah, you're right, though. I mean,
He doesn't need higher internet after we leave, right? Yeah, because he only he does he searches for pots online,
Now and then
stuff
he
like
looks
that.
at-
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He doesn't have
yeah.
I
We need to
guarantee you he doesn't have
Yeah.
the big package.
We need to get something that we can take on the road with us, and that way it'll work for us.
Right.
I mean, last year we did it with our hotspot, and we didn't have very good service at all.
No.
I mean, sometimes we could do.
Sometimes we.
When we were
couldn't,
traveling,
some-
we could always do on my cell phone. We could always
Right.
do.
And the truck stops you could,
Stop,
but when you're
quick
out
lives and stuff.
when you're boondocking in the
We
middle
didn't
of
have very
nowhere,
good. Yeah.
we need
So we need to do something.
we need to do something. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, so we just need to figure it out. But we got some good suggestions. We appreciate that, guys. It's always helpful when you know what everyone else is using and what's working, because we are out in the middle of nowhere when we go out. Where we Usenet is about it for you. Probably it says Usenet. That's what I think. I don't know what your dad has here. I know one of my houses I used to take care of. They had Usenet. That's the only thing they could have, and that's probably 10 minutes from here, and that's the only option they had was Usenet. So, satellite internet. Yeah, right. Oh, their Starlink eats up their solar. Oh,
yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
and we don't have solar, so that means it would take up our batteries. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Well, no, I mean, well, yeah,
It would take up our batteries if we don't have solar to plug it into.
right. That's
Oh, so that might
that's why we have to have like a Wi-Fi booster that doesn't use a lot of electricity and just hope for the best. And as far as putting up movies, we're gonna have our Corolla, so we can get in the Corolla and go have coffee at a McDonald's or a truck stop or whatever, and put up a movie at any point. When we were on vacation for the 7 weeks, we didn't have any anything but finicky Franny, and I certainly wasn't driving her into a McDonald's parking lot or something like that, So she's quite huge. We have our car, so we'll be able to go and put up movies. I'm not that concerned. All we need to do is be able to watch YouTube at night or whatever.
Right.
I can still edit by my hotspot. That's usually always been enough.
Right.
Um,
Thanks for that tip, though, Doreen. That's really, really good because in case we decide to get Starlink and got it and found out, oh, guess what? It's going to take up all our energy, which we can't really have that happen. So
No.
Thank you for that info. And Bob and Sue are helping you, William, get your YouTube page going. Awesome. They are sweet people, and they're always willing to help everybody. Definitely sweet.
Merton,
And they seem to know a lot about it. I mean, they really do.
Merton, get out the slide projector.
McDonald's doesn't have good Wi-Fi. Oh,
Wow.
I know Walmart
or
does. though.
Walmart or whatever,
Walmart
and a
does.
truck stop, all the loves. If you go inside, you can hook up to pretty good Wi-Fi and all that. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But hopefully, we'll get one of these guys that'll
I'm
help
gonna-
us.
I'm gonna learn how to do a premiere so I can put up 2, 3, 4 movies at once, and then not have to worry about it weekly because I'll have the movies up,
Right.
and I'll have time to actually sit and edit. I'll have time to sit and watch people's movies. I'll have time to figure all kinds of stuff out that I haven't been able to figure out, like thumbnails and all that kind of stuff, and So I'm kind of looking forward to having extra time, just downtime. My sore shoulder is definitely looking forward to having some downtime. It was doing really, really well until today when I put up a bunch of tape and I had to do a lot of pushing with the roller again, and off it went. It's been doing great for 2 days.
Yeah, it's been actually not hurting. Yeah, for premieres, you need to be there the first time it shows, so you can, talk with the viewers, right? Yeah, we've never done a premiere yet, Doreen.
I've been in the campus since we left the house.
Yeah, no, we've been in the camper. Yeah,
We're perfectly
he only has one bedroom here. This is actually a mobile home as well.
and we're perfectly comfortable in there, really. I
Yeah.
mean, the only thing that's not comfortable is trying to find stuff because it's so small that you can't find anything, if that makes any sense. Does that make sense?
I'm sorry, I was reading.
So small you can't find anything.
I know,
Other
it's
than
crazy.
that, we're perfectly comfortable.
Yeah, I just need to get more organized.
We need to get more.
The thing is, I stuffed so much
Organized.
stuff from the house in there that I didn't want to just again before we leave and figure things out. And I have to actually, I have so much food that I just didn't want to, throw. So I kind of stuffed it all in there. So I just gotta take the time to go back and see where I put what. Because I just kind of put it all in there to get it put in there.
Like Sue said, we need to make a list on the outside of the cabinet of what's in there. That way you know at least what part of the cabinet to go into. First of all, not have to go through all 5 or 6 sections, and stuff like that. But RV Street, I don't know if you watched that guy who goes through RV Street. I don't know if you watched him, but he's got a lot. He's a do-it-yourself guy. He's got all kinds of videos on do-it-yourself stuff. But he said that him and his wife, they've been on the road for 8 years now. He said it took them 3 years before they got everything in the right place and they understood where everything was. Tom and Lori RV Life have been doing it for 8 years and they're still adjusting. So it's a work in progress,
Right.
And so sooner or later, maybe 2-3 years down the road, we'll know where everything is.
Hello, OJ. Thanks so much for joining us. We just saw it was really cool. OJ and his wife Deb just had their anniversary, and I'm forgetting. I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was 37, and he was on. We were all watching All Around Sarah, which I know you guys have talked about her before. She has a beautiful voice.
Sings like a bird.
I can't tell you what day she does because she does different days now, so I've been missing her. I haven't gotten to see her a whole bunch. But anyways, they happened to mention it was the anniversary, and she sang the song that they danced to at their wedding. So they were dancing in their living room, and he put a real quick shot up of them dancing to the song that Sarah was singing for him. It was really cool. So that was really fun.
Mel Nettie living free zip codeless.
Oh, hello. How are you guys?
Hi.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And William said he's having a beer and a Jack and Coke on the side. That's quite the combination, William. Thank you so much for joining us, Mel and Nettie. They're new to our channel for sure. I think we've been subscribed to you guys forever, but we actually went on to a live the other night. They were doing a live Mel and Nettie with Steve from Desert Adventures, and Roy and Becky, and Tim from my brain's going. Tim from CRVU. They were all doing a live together. So I was the first time. I mean, I've been connected to Melinetti for a long time, but I guess haven't gotten over to watch them very much. But it was really nice to meet them, and they're really look like fun people. So hopefully we'll get to meet them in Quartzsite this year.
But Doreen wants to know if we have a checklist before we drive off. Well, I drive, make sure all of the things are closed, but Doreen dragged her chains all the way home all the way home. She forgot to hook them up. I hope you even wear the chains out, Doreen, because the road fixer will wear a set of chains out like nothing. I hope you don't have to replace them. And if they're slightly wore out, I would replace them though, because if anything ever happens,
right,
you need very strong chains. Yeah.
Right.
We've forgotten them on a race car before, and I don't know, the racetrack's probably 20 miles from here, and you get home and the chain's pretty much shot. So, and you couldn't see the sparks behind it either, right?
So far, we haven't really forgotten. The only thing we've forgotten is lights underneath, and he runs the light over.
Run the light
and
over.
At that point, it's too late. It's already run over.
Ran 3 or 4 of them over, and when you run it over, it becomes shrapnel. And they're expensive little lights. They're the kind that you put under your rig, so if there's a mouse or a pack rat or something,
which has worked, guys.
Under there, the light pops.
A motion light.
Pops on, and it's supposed to scare them. We haven't had any mice yet. I'm not saying it's maybe because of that, but maybe it is.
Yeah.
And,
we haven't had any, even at home.
But I ran 4 of them over. So Lonnie from Crafty Traveler said she ran a couple over. So what she does now is she takes a bright colored piece of rope and ties them to the light and leaves them out. So that way,
you can't miss
just before you leave, you can't miss those ropes. And then that's what we'll do. So
we're going to try that one.
But to answer your question, we don't have an official checklist necessarily.
No.
Maybe we should, but no.
And Rick, we're going to get our mail because of the mail service once we go to South Dakota and do our domicile there.
Domiciled in
South Dakota.
Which means we're going to do all of our official business. That'll be our official residence. So our mail will go to this company, and whenever we're stopped at a certain area for a certain amount of time, we call that company and they will send us the mail to us then.
Just time to say hi.
And if they get junk mail, they'll throw it away. If they get something that's good, then they'll send us a picture.
Lucky people.
Papa Merton's back.
Papa Merton's here, but all you can see was his shoulder. Papa Merton forgets that he's got to have his head in the camera. You forget you got to put your head in the camera so they can see you. All I saw was your shoulder. And now they can't see you at all because my head's in the way.
I'm eating my peanuts.
Oh, he's eating peanuts. Sorry, guys, he's eating.
Dad's got peanuts.
Oh, bye, Rick. Thanks so much for joining us. Oh, there's Grandpa Merton going by again. Bye, Rick. Have a great week. Thanks so much for joining us. Hope to see you on Wednesday. Oh, tomorrow, actually. That's right. I forgot, Sue. Why South Dakota, Doreen? Because he's been doing lots of research, and that's the one he picked, just because of a lot of reasons, right?
What?
Why South Dakota?
Because that's the best state to do it in for financial reasons, and you don't have to get an inspection sticker yearly. It's cheaper insurance. There's no income tax. Basically, that's it. The other places, either the insurance is sky high, or there's a high income tax, or every year you got to go back to the state to get an inspection sticker and blah blah blah. This is the most hassle-free state. That's why.
And Sue says, the other Sue says hello, Papa Merton.
The other Sue said hello, Papa Merton.
Howdy.
He said howdy.
He said howdy, but he's got a mouthful of peanuts.
Yeah, he's eating his nuts.
He's eating his.
So
Melinetti said that they are in Texas and they hate having to do the inspections every year, the inspection stickers. Yeah. So that's why one of the reasons we decided to go out there, because that way we won't have to worry about it anymore.
Cindy, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a good week, and hopefully we'll see you Wednesday night.
Thank you, Cindy, and thank you for the good wishes. I appreciate them. I hit 70 pounds. Oh, good for you,
Yay,
Sue.
good for you.
You are. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you.
Good for you.
I can't wait till I get there. Good
Very
for you.
cool. Very, very cool.
South Dakota is the best state to register and home base out of. Very budget friendly. That's right. That's why we're doing it.
Right.
Thank you, Jesse. And by the way, thank you guys for putting up everyone's links And Jesse just put up his own, and you guys definitely check out Jesse and Lisa, the Jam and Queen, because she does make the best jams, and she is actually selling her jams now, guys. $5 for a little one of the small jars, but they are well worth it. Ask him; he loves her jellies. She does some prickly pear.
I've never
It's
had
one
a
of your
bad one.
favorite.
The prickly
Favorite is
pear was
prickly
probably my
pear.
favorite. Absolutely, yeah.
She just made some carrot cake, which sounds like an odd type of jelly, but she was explaining. I watched the video, and it's got pineapple in it, and it's got all kinds of things in it. So that one I think you would like too. So, but yeah, you can't go wrong with the Jam and Queen's jellies. So check them out,
For
guys.
sure. For sure. They usually run contests, and they give away a lot of jelly, so you can get a chance to win some too. They've always running a contest of some sort. aren't they?
Yeah, Melanetti said, "Congratulations on your 70 pounds, Sue. That is so awesome. We're so happy for you." And Papa Merton, do you like walnuts?
Oven.
Love them, he says, between mouthfuls of whatever he's eating.
Doreen just put up a
Yeah.
link to her video from last week, so you all check it out if you would.
What'd you say?
Carrot cake.
He likes carrot cake too. No, it's carrot cake jelly that we're talking about.
Sue said you cut out breads, pasta, and sugar, eating protein, low carbs, veggies, and dairy. Good.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
Sue.
That's cool.
Basically what I'm doing too. So hopefully I can do as well as you did. And you've done that fast too. That's the thing. That hasn't been that many months. How many months has it been, Sue? I want to say maybe 5-6 months, if that. She's done really good, really fast.
Doreen doesn't want to give it for sweet tea, but that's
Yeah.
okay, Doreen. You can probably do that a little bit. You just can't eat, whatever other sugars you eat. That's all. I don't know.
Oh,
what-
Dorian says no inspections in Tennessee. And Jesse just said Texas will be doing away with inspections by 2025.
Yeah, but the state has to have a mailing service that you are able to use as your home address. That's kind of what the deal is. Like, we're
Yeah,
gonna be,
some states allow it,
yeah,
some
we're-
states don't,
yeah,
right?
we're gonna become part of what a company they call America's Mailbox. And South Dakota allows you to use that address as your address. Texas, you can do it. Nevada, you can do it. Florida, you can do it. There's one other state. I can't remember what. There's one other state that you can do it. But the best fit for us was South Dakota.
Yeah, Dorian, it's hard to give up the sugar, but I did it for like probably 4 or 5 years before.
Long time, yeah.
And I started eating sugar again, and I gained everything back that I lost. So sugar is not my friend as well.
So, anyways, guys, that's our hour, and we thank you all for coming by. We
February,
appreciate it.
lost 20 pounds in January before I found out.
Oh,
So you did it really fast. You like rice and taters. Yeah, I know. You can cheat once in a while. Not certain about Texas allowing a mail service. but
Yeah,
we'll look into it.
they
That's
actually
probably
do.
still the
Yeah.
best. Yeah,
Yeah, they actually do. We
Escapees does that
we were,
too, right?
we were almost going to do that in Texas, but we decided to go with South Dakota. Texas was our second choice, except we were forced to go through there and get a sticker every year, and the insurances are a little higher. But anyways, hey guys, thank you so much.
We thank you guys.
That's been our hour, and we appreciate you all for coming by. We love spending some time with you, and we will see you on Wednesday night.
Bye, guys. Thanks so much. And Sue, I'm so proud of you. Bye, everyone. Have a great night.